What's going on, Rock Squad? And if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Bouldini, and today we're doing something that I never really thought I'd ever do on here, to be honest with you, but you know, recently I've been trying to get back into drawing and everything, so I feel like it kind of fits. But we're going through my old art bag from pretty much like probably since I was like 8 or 9. I've been like putting all of my drawings and everything in this bag. Just kind of take a little trip down memory road, you know? Now, I'm not sure. I'm going to check like all the pockets because I really have no idea what's all in here. So far, nothing. It's mostly in the big pocket, but let's see what's up in this front pouch here. So there's a book on pencil drawing, and then there's this comic book that I kind of used as inspiration drawing some things. We got quite a bit of stuff to go through here. This super old like brown watercolor marker colored pencil set. Yeah, literally everything's in there. So, I mean, that's cool. Got that when I was like probably 6. We got this right here, which is kind of like a portfolio for some of my drawings, which we'll go through here in a minute. Here's a blue folder. Oh, this one says redrawn. So these are some of my redrawn photos. I guess we'll put that off to the side as well. Because I redrew some of mine because I was going to like sell them when I was like 12. Like, yeah, I'll sell them for like $5, dude. We'll make a fortune. So this is like kind of like how to draw stuff for kids. So, I mean, it kind of helps, but at the same time, it's like it doesn't really go into detail with like how to do it, or you know, doing like basic shapes to start with. It's kind of just like, yeah, draw it. It's a pretty cool book. I'll probably give it to my kids one day. I believe I got this from my grandma when I was like super young. This right here is like another portfolio, just full of my drawings, and we got a binder full of my drawings. So got this giant ass eraser, stabbing pencils through it and everything. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's literally everything in this bag. I mean, like, it looks so full from the outside, but it's because I had like so much like binders and trapper keepers and stuff like that in there. Trying to think which, I think we're gonna go through the blue portfolio first. We're gonna go through this one because I feel like there's not a whole lot in this one, but there's definitely some in here. I dated every single one of my drawings as well. Oh man, the corners are all like folded. So, yep, blank piece of paper, that's cool. So this was March 17th, 2010. I was 10 years old and I drew this, whatever it is. I think it's supposed to be like a wrestler of some sort. I didn't date this one, but there's this. I imagine these are all probably from 2010. Be my guess, because this one's also from 2010. And go figure, it's another wrestler. I was really into WWE when I was a kid. Still kind of am off and on, like not as much, just because it's not as cool as it once was. I drew this one. These are all like March 17th, so I was just busting out drawings. Yeah, this kind of looks like Andrew, just a little bit. Andrew Yalowitz. And another blank piece of paper. Cool. But yeah, I mean, these are all from 2010 mostly, in this one at least. So I'm really excited to go through the binder and see what's in there, because I feel like the binder has probably the most. If not the binder, then probably the trapper keeper has a lot of them. Why I didn't just keep a sketchbook is beyond me, but you know, that's besides the point. So up next we have this binder that has my initials and some like little doodles on the front from like Nintendo and everything. This also just fell out. It's a signed Dave Bautista like picture from WWE. My dad went to the Arnold Classic and he was there. And he spelled my name wrong. Like, he spelled my name with 2 K's and he spelled it CH. So, yeah, I appreciate that, Dave. So, fun fact about this one, I really got into, I guess you'd call this like graph art, kind of. And I actually made this on video back in like, I think like 2014, around there or something. If I can find the video, I'll pop it up on the screen right now. But yeah, I did like a time lapse of this one. Also did Princess Peach. That was a really fun one to do. It took a while, but I mean, it turned out pretty good, I would say. You cannot be up here, Baba, okay? I love you. Alright, what we got next? Oh, this is a freehand of Mario that I did. There's no date on it, sadly. I thought I dated like all of my drawings, and pretty sure I did at one point, but here is a Yoshi graph art. I might try to do graph art again. Like, I kind of miss doing that. It's kind of fun. I'd want to do like way bigger ones, because the regular size graph papers, like, you know, just like a sheet of paper. Terry, quit it. Around this time with these drawings, these are actually copies of the drawings. I'm not 110% that I have the actual drawings anymore, because at the time, my friend Dakota and I, not Dak, but an old friend of mine, we were planning on selling these for some reason, and we thought these were reasonable prices. Here is an eagle with an American flag shield in front of them. You know, I mean, like, it looks cool, but is it $10.50 worth? I don't think so. Definitely not. Terry, Jesus Christ, dude, you're gonna make me have a coronary today. I don't understand. I mean, it's cool. Once again, not $10.50 worth, but still kind of alright. I think I was supposed to be me at the time. So these were done in 2010 as well, I think. This is a drawing of Jay Bruce from the Cincinnati Reds. I don't know how well you can see it. Obviously, I didn't do like any sort of like shading or, you know, anything fancy with it. And I mean, it's pretty messed up. But for a 10-year-old dude, I feel like that's pretty alright. Bart Simpson. The back of this has a shitload. Well, I guess not really a shitload. There's like 5 here, but so we're gonna kind of speed through these. We got Naruto for 15 bucks. Bit overpriced, but I mean, you know, come on. 2010, I was 10 years old. Not awful. Here's Sonic for $5.50. It's like the retro Sonic. Kind of looks like the Sonic that everybody was mad at when they first came out with the movie, and they're like, not my Sonic. Here's a character called Batty that I just drew up and thought it was cool. I did well, it looks like this is a copy as well, Legend of Zelda. Also found some old school LOL News magazines that my best friend at the time and I sold to people at school and like our families and stuff. Oh, these are literally just flyers. These are literally all the exact same thing, just all flyers that say LOL News $1 magazines. So if you see these hanging up anywhere, just know I'm near, and I'm selling LOL magazines. There's like dumb stuff too. Like, we could literally just like find pictures on Facebook and come up with a story and put it in there. There's like, it was literally like a 2-page magazine, and it was like, you know, 1 picture and then like a paragraph. Now for the not the last thing, but this is the second to last thing. This is my old Trapper Keeper, dude. I don't know if Trapper Keepers were huge when you guys were in school, but man, if you didn't have a Trapper Keeper in like 4th grade, you weren't shit, dude. Like, everybody's like, are you serious? You don't have a Trapper Keeper? Disgusting. So I had this one, and then I have a blue one somewhere. I don't know where my blue one went. I don't know where my blue one went. It might still be in my closet at my parents' house, I hope, because I feel like that one has drawings in it, too. Why, it's an LOL magazine. It says LOL magazine, your magazine for funny jokes, gags, and more, and then it has our names at the bottom. So, and I don't know why we put Abraham Lincoln on the front, but we did. Kind of like a rip-off Sports Illustrated, because like obviously right here we got a sports section. It says, who do you want to win the NBA playoffs? You got Boston Celtics, LA Lakers, Miami Heat, Chicago Bulls, and San Antonio Spurs. I don't know who I'd want to win the NBA championship because I don't really watch sports. So here's a funny comic. Are you ready? Like, you're going to laugh so hard at this. Okay, so here's the first picture, right? It's a guy. It says, bye, honey, I'm off to work. The second one, this is like a woman holding a trophy. These are also just like stolen off of Google, by the way. And it says, I found this laying in a trophy case. I thought I'd take it to my friend the Green Goblin. Ha ha! And then the bottom one is a baby holding the planet. And it says, hey, this isn't my bottle. So I don't think they're supposed to all correlate with each other, but like, it's more like funny captions. Yeah, I need to talk to the publisher of this magazine and get that fixed for the next issue. So there's a Happy Easter and a Happy Mother's Day section, talking about the holiday and hope you had a great Easter and this and that. Then there's a funny photo section, which is interesting to say the least. And then on the back, it says the challenge. Hey, guess what? We have a challenge for you. Now you can send in your most funny story. We misspelled story. We spelled it S-T-O-R-I-E. Poem or comic. It has to at least be 20 words or longer. So shoot us an email at zapper2300@gmail.com, which isn't an email anymore because, you know, I created it when I was like 11 and then somehow they found out that I wasn't 13, and then they took it away from me. But it says, if you win, your comic, story, or poem will be published in our next edition of the LOL magazine. Who do you think will win? Like, terribly centered and a question mark at the bottom. I mean, I was quite the young entrepreneur, I would say. There's like a couple other issues in here. I won't bore you guys to death with those. There's actually like literally like 6 of them. I made like a flyer for a Facebook page. These are all in plastic sleeves, which is pretty cool. It's not looking like this one is dated, but this is like when I first tried drawing Bart Simpson, I'm pretty sure. Pretty rough. Pretty rough. Yeah, none of these have dates on them, and they just have my initials, but here's a lighthouse that I drew. I think I did this from imagination because I didn't think to do it from a reference back in the day. I didn't know what a reference was back then. Here's SpongeBob, which is probably one of the, I got really good at drawing SpongeBob there for a minute, and that's all she wrote for this one. I'm definitely missing a shit ton of drawings somewhere. They gotta be like at my parents' house or something. Maybe they're in the spare closet. I don't know. I haven't like fully looked through all the boxes that we brought, but yeah, there's definitely a ton of drawings that I need to find somewhere from way back. Now for the last folder in this bag, it says redrawn on the front, and yeah, we're gonna take a little look-see-dooksy here. Okay, so here's an elephant I drew in September 22nd, 2010. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. I would literally go to like howtodraw.com and like follow tutorials for like hours. Here's this, kind of looks like Rivers Cuomo from Weezer, I would say. Not sure who this is supposed to be. I guess it's just like a made-up superhero in Hollywood that's holding an award with his own logo. Oh, and then here's the redrawn one. This one's actually a lot better. So I think I was trying to come up with like a superhero at some point. This was April 14th, 2012. I drew this one. And then the same day I drew this one, April 14th, 2012. Did not even remember any of this. And then I tried to redraw this, like, yeah, I mean, that's pretty sick. Oh, okay, so maybe, I see what's happening here. So this is supposed to be a secret identity, and then he turns into the superhero right there. Okay, I got you. So I got blueprints to a comic book right now. I'm gonna have to work on that for sure. That's all that was in my my bag. There was not as much in there as I thought there was. I am 110,000% sure that I'm missing like probably hundreds of drawings. Maybe not hundreds, but definitely at least 100 drawings somewhere. I have a blue Trapper Keeper, either at my parents' house or somewhere here, is full of drawings. So I'm gonna have to find that, but that was my art bag from when I was like 10, well literally since I was like 9 years old to now. Like I haven't gone through that bag at all, ever. So that was like the first time I ever went back and looked at stuff that I drew from back then. But just thought I'd show you guys. I thought it was pretty interesting, especially now that I'm trying to get back into drawing and stuff like that. I really want to try to get my creative bone back, because I feel like over the years playing video games and just not really drawing as much, like my creativeness levels kind of, you know what I mean? Because I got like super into video games and creating videos, and I just kind of forgot about drawing. And yeah, I'm really glad to be back trying to draw again and documenting my progress with that. I hope you guys are enjoying that as well. If I do find any other drawings, I will most likely make another video going through my older drawings again. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go check out the Keep On Rolling channel. That's my second channel. I just kind of sit and talk over there. Check out my shorts, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok. Everything's in the description down below. Use code Bouldini, get 15% off your order at Mad Viking Beard Company. And other than that, guys, keep your heads high, stay positive, and keep on rolling, rock squad. I'll catch you guys all later. Deuces.